Good afternoon everyone, it's Mike here with the next part of my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. So we're going to do something different now because I'm pretty stuck in Lost Bastille, so we're going to go down to Huntsman's Copse. And to do that we have to talk to Licia.
Oh, hello there. An honor to see you again. This room is not as it seems. There are two, not one pathways leading out. And only this lovely thing reveals the other path. And this, you lovely thing, only runs on miracles. Shall I provide you with one? To cast miracles, we preserve their will with... You must... Go ahead then. Miracles have been and now... What? Well, it's... You require more faith. May the power of miracles...
Conniving woman that she is, you paid 2,000 souls and she presses the button. Yeah, so that changes the rotunda and allows you, instead of going down to Hades Tower of Flame, which obviously we've already opened up, and got the bonfires to, this lets you go down to Huntsman's Copse, which, if you remember rightly, was the area covered by the network test beta. So I actually already have 2 videos on the channel and on the playlist showing this area. So yay! Get to go through it all over again. But hey ho, it's a fun area actually. There's quite a few different kinds of enemies, lots of bandits. So if you come up, there's a dude here on the right who deals with dark magic.
I don't know who you are, but leave me be. The frailty of the weak disrupts the dark.
Frailty of the weak disrupts the dark. So he's not going to talk to me because my int isn't high enough. Which is fine. I'm not playing a mage. Oh, it's always a good sight when you got a bonfire lit. Nice little shelter there if you want to rest. So, yeah, let's hammer on through this. Now, as per the network test, there's a hollow guy here, just kill him, and there's another one that will appear here. Now, different from the network test, because in the network test, in the dark area here, there were a few enemies, so you had to fight them in the dark without your shield. What you have instead are these poison-chucking butterfly things. They're rather weak, dead easy to deal with a bow. I think it takes 3 hours for me. Just peer up there, you can see him. 1, 2, 3, and he's dead. You can pop down, there's an area down below where there are some items, which I'm going to look at another point. I wanted to get through the level and get to the boss here. I was getting a bit sick of constantly dying in Lost Bastille, so I wanted to have a little bit of success. Obviously I know this area inside out because I've played it a few times. So yeah, I just wanted to win. Right, so around here, yep, pincer attack ahead, try luring it out. So there is an archer and a bandit, a dual-wielding bandit who'll come out here, and there he is. No, not this time. You're dead. You're dead. Ow. He caught me a couple of times in the network test and I didn't show those videos. So the archer's now fallen down into the middle of the room. And he fires poison arrows as well, which are really annoying. Because they actually do take quite a bit of damage off you, as well as kind of building up your poison meter. And that's the last thing you want when you're in the middle of a fight, getting poisoned. You can break these windows. There's a little bit more light into the room. Not a huge amount like, but you know, I can always light the torch down there if I want to. So I try and take this guy from a distance because there's a few hollows down there. As you can see, you know, the arrows take a lot of damage off you at any given point. Oh, you'll notice now I'm using the Drang Lake shield as well. Because I beat the Pursuer, and this is an item that you can find on there. Now, it's the first time I've had a 100% damage reduction shield. And the difference is amazing. It's so much more my playstyle to have a proper damage reduction shield. I mean, in the first Dark Souls, it didn't take you this long to get a shield that could do that. I mean, to be fair, I could have done the Pursuer quite early on, but if you watch my video for him, I really, really struggled and I died a lot. In fact, no, I didn't die at all. But it was a hell of a fight at my current level, and I haven't leveled up since then. And I had 2 Phantoms in with me, and they were fighting. They did all the damage to him. I did hardly anything. I really sucked in that fight. So if I was doing this earlier on at a much lower level, I would have died a lot more. Whichever, this guy is straight in for you. Apparently this is a door that can be opened from the other side, but I'm yet to find out how to do that. Once I've done the chariot boss, which is an undead purgatory, which is just a bit further down the road here, I will look into finding out where that door comes from and getting some of the secrets in this area. So I'll consult my guide. Right, there's a reason why I'm pulling this guy with an arrow, and you'll see that in a second. Because of this. Whee! Just fucking leaps up there like there's no tomorrow. Brilliant. Right, there's an item down here, and you'll take a bit of damage coming off here, but you do get a life gem, which is always handy. So if you drop off here, it takes you back outside the building. That's one for people who have the cat ring, to be fair. Now, there's a guy behind this door, so let him break the door down. You'll automatically take a bit of damage anyway. Took more damage than I would have liked to there, actually. And so that's the ladder down to the bonfire. But keep an eye out around here, because there is this guy. Now you can roll off here and get an item, which is a token of fidelity and a human effigy, I think. I'm not bothered about doing that right now. I'll do that again later when I go and mop up everything. Whether I commit that to video or not remains to be seen as well. I kind of feel, unless it's something really spectacular, I think people will get bored of the idea of me just kind of running around, picking up the odd item here and there. So rest the bonfire and recharge everything. And knock that down. So I'll bring a Phantom with me because I know that I'm not playing at my best at the minute because I'm quite tired with work and stuff. So I brought in a Phantom to help me kind of clear out the area. And to be fair, this area is a lot of fun playing with 2 people rather than just the one. That's that item I was telling you about. There's lots of items just strewn about. Lots of little traps, and up there is Undead Purgatory, which is where you fight the chariot boss. Which should hopefully be in a video very soon. There he is, Mighty Moose. Give him a good wave. This guy was he was a mage, and he was bloody good actually. Did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I mean, you've seen me all do this before. There's very little. Haven't changed much in this area actually, which I like, to be fair. Still hollows, still soldiers. Well, not soldiers. Bandits. And still those really big things with the scythes. The sickles, rather than not scythes. Yeah, you're dead. Powered through with a soul arrow there. Well, my next build I probably will do a mage one, because apparently mages are much better in this game than they were in the first, which I'm quite keen to see. Right. Oh yeah, they've added more of those butterfly things which weren't in the beta. But here we go, big fucker number 1. Look at that. Critical hit. I also like the way the animation changes because of the size of the guy. Yeah, it's a fun little area if you want to spend some time and clear things out. Lots of items, lots of little opportunities to gain yourself a few souls. And be careful of these pods. There's a couple of them which actually do have bandits in. I haven't got the morning star from that one. Yeah, they do have some bandits in as little traps, so be careful. Couldn't believe it, he was fighting a big fucker without me. Boom. Down in 1. And he's just kind of snuck up on me by complete surprise. I think he does bleed as well. Don't know about the little status ailment bar that was coming up. Aromatic ooze. It's rather distracting when I'm doing this because my cat is asleep behind me and she's snoring like a buzzsaw. You can't hear her. I know you won't be able to hear her, but trust me, it's the most. She's the littlest cat, but she makes the most noise. Ugh. And that butterfly's gone. And an item came with it. Poison moss. Another sleeping hollow. Or sleepy hollow. That's Johnny Depp when you need him. Alright, okay, so you work your way up here and we start getting the bandits involved. The bandits are a bit of a pain in the hoop, to be fair. They're not my favourite enemy to fight against, just because they usually come in groups. They're fast, they jump around, and there's a few of them with like different kinds of weapons. So there's some that are archers, there's some that have clubs, there's some that dual wield daggers. I've got a friend, it's his preferred style of play to be a bandit thief kind of build. And it's like, no, you're annoying. I don't like that. But hey ho, to each their own. I'm a bog standard warrior with a big fucking sword, so you know, everyone's individual. Now, so you pop in here, and there is a switch, which will. Oop, there you go. There's the first trap one. Now this switch will allow you to cross over to where the next bonfire is. Because it lowers this bridge here that's coming down. I always wondered what that switch actually did, because when I played through in the beta I never noticed that. So I was quite surprised when I actually saw it happening for once. Now for the second bonfire you actually need a key to open it. Key you get from some bandits not far from here. So if you go down here into the right, you go through some areas with a lot of skeletons, and it's both these paths eventually lead to the boss fight. So this is the shorter path with no skeletons and no channelers. Skeletons annoy me because they just don't die because they're already dead. Technically speaking, I'm already dead, but you know what I mean. Skeleton warriors have annoyed me since the days of Ultima. Shows you how long I've been gaming for, despite the fact that I've only just turned 28. Okay, that one's down, and then there's this guy. So up here there is a little trap, so you can run straight past it, but you'll get bandits dropping down on top of your head. So it's worthwhile taking this little path up to the left. There should be 3 of them up here in various hidden states, and they'll ambush you. I wonder why my first hit didn't do any damage to him there. And coming up is the moment I've been waiting for throughout all my playthrough of this game, and it's only just happened when playing this level. Well, once my guy goes. I tried to jump it, I missed it. Invaded by dark spirit, merciless ruin. Now, this is my first invasion. Never been invaded before, and there is the dark spirit. And kill my guy in one hit. And to be fair, this Rowena starts off really, really aggressive, and then just loses it. I don't understand what happened. I don't understand why it changed so wildly. It just started rolling around and missing hits. They obviously haven't got a particularly good fire defense. And of course, when I got in with the critical hit there, that took off a massive chunk of their health. I did think I was going to... I want to know what the fuck her weapon is. It's brilliant. But there you go, and Invader vanished. He's gone. Did I get anything for that? Now this is where the boss fog is. No, not there. Down here. So at this point, my Phantom had been defeated. I wanted... there's the boss fog. I wanted to have some with this because I know what this boss is like, and when I was doing it in the network test, yes, I beat the Skeleton Kings a few times, but never on my own. I always had help, so I kind of wanted to see if there was any help available, but it didn't seem like there was any forthcoming. Unfortunately, there was no summon signs kicking about. I didn't dare venture any further over there because there would be skeletons in there. So, yeah. The next video will be me fighting the Skeleton Kings on my own. Please subscribe and stay tuned for that because it's actually a really cool fight. Thanks for watching.